Hey everyone, today we're going to be working on question 8 from Bluebook Test 1, Math Module 1, which involves rational equations. And we'll do 3 warm-up questions to build up to it, then we'll get to the question itself. You can try each question on your own first, pause the video, and then see how I do it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so the first question here is x plus 3 over 2 equals x over 4. Answer choices are A equals 12, B equals -6, C equals 6, and D equals -12. That helps us know that we're going to be dealing with whole numbers, which is great, right? With integers. So first I'm going to cross multiply. And that's going to be like this. Right, cross multiply, make a nice little cross. So we're going to get 2x equals 4x plus 12. And then we're gonna subtract 4x from both sides. So minus 4x minus 4x, and you're gonna get -2x equals 12. And then you just divide by -2, divide by -2. And that gives you, in the end, x equals -6, right? Which is B. Nice and straightforward, that one, right? Just a warm up. So you wanna, if you can do this, you'll be able to do question 8. We'll go to the next one now, which is gonna be, which of the following can be x? Okay. And here, right, we have x plus 5 over 2 equals -2 over x. So again, we're gonna cross multiply. 2 times -2, x times x plus 5. And that's going to give us x squared plus 5x equals -4. And that's going to give us x squared plus 5x plus 4 equals 0. And then we can factor that, right, to x plus 4. Because it multiplies to 4, adds to 5, x plus 1. Just like that, equals 0. So the 0 property, if any individual part is 0, so x plus 4 equals 0. So x equals -4. And x plus 1 equals 0. X equals -1. So our two possible answers are -4 and -1. We have +4, but that's not an answer. We have -1, which is our answer, and we have 5 and -2, which aren't our answers. So we're going to go with B. Okay, great. Okay, so that's another one, right? This one was a little more complicated because it made a quadratic equation, but if you're just careful with keeping track of everything and factoring, you can do it. You can also plug it into Desmos and graph and see where it intersects, right? You can plug this in there. Or you can do quadratic equation, but that is the worst way. That's a lot more work than either factoring or Desmos. Okay, then we'll try this one. X over 2 equals x over x minus 4. So what's a possible value of x? Similar to the last one, right? But we don't have answer choices here. And this time we have 3 x's going on. So again, we will cross multiply. Okay. And then from there, we will work it out. So we're going to get 2x equals x squared minus 4x. And that will give us now x squared equals 6x, because we add 4x to both sides. So then we can divide out, we can subtract 6x, so we get x squared minus 6x equals 0. And factor out the x. We get x minus 6 equals 0. So two possible answers, right, are 6 and 0. And if you put either one of those, you'll be right. Okay, so now with this in mind, we've done our practice. You can try the actual question from Bluebook Test 1. Okay. So let's go to that. What is the positive solution to the given equation? Okay, so the equation 55 over x plus 6 equals x. So this time it's not written over it, right? But anything is always over 1. So we can do over 1. And now let's work that out over here, right? So you're going to get 55, because 55 times 1 is 55, equals x squared plus 6x. You want to make sure to distribute the x on both the x and the 6, right? That's a common mistake people make. And then you're going to subtract the 55. So you're going to get x squared plus 6x minus 55 equals 0. And then you can plug it into Desmos, or I prefer factoring. You're going to get what multiplies to negative 55 and has a difference of 6. It's going to be x plus 11 and x minus 5, which equals 0. So then you set them each equal to 0. X plus 11 equals 0. And this, again, you don't need to write out. You can do it in your head. But I'm just writing it out for everyone to see. So x equals negative 11. Or x minus 5 equals 0. That means x must equal 5. And, right, it asks for positive solution. So a lot of people, the other mistake people make is they just put down the first one they see, and it might be negative 11. It's asking for positive solution, and x equals 5. Or they sit there and think, well, how do I choose which one is the right one? And they think either one is correct, or they just forget to look and see that it's positive solution. But positive solution means x equals 5 is the right one. All right. So if you have any questions on this, or any of the warm-ups, or any of the other questions I've done or will do, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.